Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on Timon of Athens, and we get to hear from Timon today in Act 4, Scene 3. You know why I'm doing that. So Timon, at this point in the story, has basically lost everything. He left Athens with nothing and cursed Athens on his way out, and he's now living in the woods amongst nothingness, just trying to get by. Meanwhile, Alcibiades tried to plead for the life of one of his soldiers but was banished because he wouldn't let it go, so he's decided he's going to raise an army and go attack Athens. And Flavius slash the steward has taken pity on Timon, and he gave what money he had to Timon's other servants so that they would have something, and then he went off to try to find Timon himself so that he can continue to serve Timon. So at the beginning of Act 4, Scene 3, we had Timon in the woods, and he was once again cursing humanity and all that sort of thing. And then he found, while he was digging for food, like digging for potatoes or whatever, he found some gold and was talking about how corrupt gold can make people and what it does to various sorts. But then he hears a sound coming from over there, and he almost hides, but then decides not to. And Alcibiades and a couple of probably prostitutes that are hanging out with Alcibiades and like Alcibiades' army come in, and they're like, halt, who goes there? And Timon is, all grumbly and gruff and mean. And Alcibiades at first doesn't recognize him, but then finally does. And he's like, whoa, Timon, like, what happened to you? This is like, tell me your story. And Timon is just grumpy and mean the whole time, and he's outwardly rude to the women that are with Alcibiades. He's like, oh, is that you? And she's like, yeah. And he's like, keep being a prostitute because they'll just take you for everything anyway, and it's not worth it to be a decent person, and all that sort of thing. And Alcibiades keeps trying to be nice to Timon. He's like, I have a little bit of gold, you could come with us, we could do, let us help you. What sort of friendship can I offer you? And Timon just isn't having it. And Alcibiades is like, okay, then I guess we're off to destroy Athens. And Timon's like, wait, you're going to destroy Athens? And Alcibiades is like, yeah, that's kind of the point of this whole thing. And Timon's like, good, destroy the whole city and then destroy yourself. And Alcibiades like, why should I destroy myself once I've won? And Timon says that by killing of villains thou wast born to conquer my country. Put up thy gold. Go on. Here's gold. Go on. Be as a planetary plague when love will, or some high-viced city, hang his poison in the sick air. Let not thy sword skip one. Pity not honored age for his white beard. He is an usurer. Strike me the counterfeit matron. It is her habit only that is honest, herself's a bawd. Let not the virgin's cheek make soft thy trenchant sword, for those milk paps that through the window barn bore at men's eyes are not within the leaf of pity writ, but set them down horrible traitors. Spare not the babe whose dimpled smiles from fools exhaust their mercy. Think it a bastard, whom the oracle hath doubtfully pronounced. The throat shall cut, and mince it sans remorse. Swear against objects. Put armor on thine ears and on thine eyes, whose proof nor yells of mothers, maids, nor babes, nor sight of priests in holy vestments bleeding shall pierce a jot. There's gold to pay thy soldiers. Make large confusion, and thy fury spent, confounded be thyself. Speak not, be gone. So Timon is really sticking to his guns with this whole I'm going to be a curmudgeon thing that he's got going on right now. And perhaps rightfully so. He was very wronged by the people of Athens, but he's still just grumpy and bitter about everything. And while he was digging and he found this little bit of gold, he was going to hide it again. But in this monologue, he offers it to Alcibiades to help pay for the war. He's like, here's this, but if you take my gold, then you got to kill everybody. And, don't spare the old people, and don't spare the babies, and don't spare the women. Like, everybody in Athens needs to die, and you're going to have to make yourself tough and strong, so that when you hear mothers crying or babies crying or people pleading for the lives of their loved ones, that none of that will get to you, and you'll be able to just continue on with killing everybody. So here, take this gold and go do it. And Alcibiades like, wait, you have gold? I can take your gold. We could use your gold. And then the women that are with him are also like, do you have more gold? We could take more gold. You can imagine what this does to Timon's state of mind. But you don't have to imagine for long, because he's got another monologue coming up tomorrow wherein he's going to share his thoughts on how much, or what it's like to have like nothing and then find one piece of gold and have everybody scrounging for it. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for more. Mwah.